is insane. Today is the day. All the way to Finland and back. My ECU is back, and we're ready to tune the M3. Fingers crossed there's no damage to the ECU. So far, so good. And you can see I wrapped this baby tight. I was not gonna let this thing take any damage. Yo, even my AirTag made it back. All right, let's get this bad boy installed. Hopefully my battery's not dead. It's been off for like 10 days. Dang, I miss this thing so much. All right, as you guys can see, there's a ton of plugs for the ECU, so I just numbered them so I wouldn't get mixed up when I threw it back in. Boom, easy peasy. Takes like 15 minutes. And if you number them when you throw it back in, super fast. All right, now if it doesn't start, you know something's wrong. All right, so far so good. So I guess you're supposed to go drive it around a little bit after reinstalling your ECU. I don't think you need to drive it around for very long, but I'm gonna go do that and then load up the new tune. All right, before anything, we obviously have to do a pull while it's still stock. Bro, this thing moves for stock. Stage 1 is gonna be insane. And once we get downpipes, stage 1's like 630 horsepower, and then stage 2 is like, I think it's 700, and then stage 2 E40 is like 750. So this thing's gonna be insane. But all right, let's quit yapping and go load up stage 1. All right, so we got MHD loaded up. Got the wireless adapter. Let's plug this in. All right, and I guess you press this 3 times to go into accessory mode. All right, bet. All right, so got to connect to it. Boom, MHD. All right. So flash a MHD map. All right, so stage 1, 93 octane. Then it's got stage 2, got the multi-maps. We'll get into that stuff later, but for now, let's just do stage 1, 93. And then options. All right, then once you have options loaded up, so you don't really want to mess with too much because it is stage 1 and you do not have downpipes. I assume you don't have downpipes because if you do, you'd be running stage 2. So this is automatically defaulted to aftermarket downpipes. I'm not sure, but I changed it to stock. And then make sure you have remove top speed limiter checked. And then obviously this one's optional, but I don't know why you wouldn't want it, is increase iDrive power on the gauges. And then I'm not going to mess with exhaust burbles right now. I'm going to keep them stock because first of all, yeah, I know you're not really supposed to mess with that too much with stock downpipes, but I don't really want to get into that right now. I did check exhaust flaps always open in sport mode, and then shift prop, you definitely want that. It makes the exhaust note sound a lot better when you shift, but that one should already be checked. And then sport cooling mode for intercooler, I'm not 100% sure what that does, but I do know it was already checked, so we'll just leave that. All right, let's do this. Stage 1, 93. All right, boom, that was fast. So we're gonna go ahead and wait 30 seconds, then we're gonna start it up. All right, first startup with stage 1. Let's see. All right, so right off the bat, I did notice it shows MDM, which it never used to show that before. And also I have a check engine light and I do not know why. So I'm gonna hurry and run that code and see what's going on. All right, so I did not find out exactly what was causing that check engine light. I read the codes and they were all transmission codes, nothing engine related. So I was super confused, checked the DME to make sure everything was plugged in correctly, and everything was, and it was driving completely fine. So I went ahead and cleared the codes and drove around for a little bit to see if it was gonna pop back up, and it didn't. So I think everything is good. I think it was just being weird, maybe because of the flash tune. But Hopefully it doesn't come back up, but either way, we're going to go ahead and throw on the GoPro and we're going to rip this thing for the first time. Right off the bat, driving it around, I didn't rip it, but I gave it a little bit of gas, and the turbos are actually already louder, and the brop is definitely noticeable on shifts. So let's go ahead and throw on the GoPro and rip this bad boy for the first time. All right, let's go ahead and try this stage 1 out. It's supposed to be 630 horsepower now. Stock, it's like 500. Well, they say it's 500, but it's really about like 550. Hopefully my transmission doesn't blow up because of all those codes. Perfect. Nice little back road in Mexico. Also, this is like Forza Horizon 7 gameplay. It's not out yet, unreleased. All right, let's warm up the tires. All right, let's see. All right. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys heard that shift drop, but that's way loud. What the heck? It's like weirdly smooth now too. Like that. All right, let's do that one more time. Let's see. That's like hard to process the first time you do it. That is fast. I mean, it was already fast, so it's like, all right, let's see. Let's do a little brake boost. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro, that is insane. Oh my gosh. It's louder too. The exhaust is louder. Yeah, the boost up top is insane. It's so much better. The power delivery is like so smooth. It's weird. I don't know. I guess I wasn't expecting to get so much traction on stage 1, but it just grips and it just keeps going. You definitely feel a difference, that's for sure. I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to feel the difference. Well, not that I wouldn't feel a difference. I was just a little worried that it didn't actually tune it because of the issues I was having. All right, let's try a 3rd gear. Oh my gosh. Dude, it hits 100 so fast. That is insane. Oh my God. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah, the exhaust is definitely louder too, and I didn't mess with the burble settings besides the brop. Turbos are louder too. Definitely more blow off. All right, so initial thoughts. This is fast, bro. Nah, but for real, I don't know. I got a little tripped out over the whole check engine light thing, but ever since I ripped it, you know, it drives fine, feels really good, sounds really good, and you can definitely tell the difference. The initial rip feels somewhat similar. Like, it definitely feels a little bit faster, but what really shines with the Stage 1 tune is the top end. It just feels like the power is never going to end. Overall, though, it feels amazing. For just Stage 1 on pump gas, you can definitely feel the difference. The turbos are louder. The exhaust is louder. The power delivery is just as smooth, if not smoother, than stock. And this is just pump gas. We can still load up Stage 1 E40, which I think is over 600 wheel horsepower. I'm not entirely sure, though, just because there's not a lot of information on it. But we're definitely going to have to try it out. I know Stage 2 E40 is around 700 wheel horsepower, which is insane, especially for an off-the-shelf tune, considering most custom tunes are a little over 700 wheel horsepower. But as always, stay tuned. I'm definitely going to have to start uploading more content on this thing. And you already know, downpipes soon for sure. All right, quick side note, because I just realized this. But I had MDM mode on that entire time. That's why the power delivery felt so smooth and I didn't spin as much as I thought I would. Because MDM mode I did not have until I tuned it. It was either traction control completely on or completely off. But I guess the tune added MDM mode, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I think it's a whole different beast with it turned completely off. So that'll be in the next video. Stay tuned.